oh no, I don't believe jealousy is a, even if it is a normal trait. Why?
It's always something going on. I want to talk about it too, though. She said a mouthful, which I must agree with. I grew up. Now, I know I might not be the best looking, but I'm not ugly. Okay? Say what you want. But no, on a serious tip, this is what I want to talk about. She was saying, it was a woman that made a video talking about, she was admitting that she was a jealous girl. Hey, the first step is admitting. So, I didn't see this video. I didn't go looking for this video because I prefer to just not even divulge. But she said a lot, and I want to speak on that. This particular part, she said that how it's not a normal thing. I'm not going to say it's not normal, but it isn't normal either. It is normal, but it's not normal at the same time. I said it backwards. But the point is, okay, stay with me here. The point is, things are taught. If you don't have a good role model, good example of people that model proper behaviors or teach you how to manage emotions, because yes, jealousy is a normal trait, but what makes it not normal is the lengths people go, which she talked about in that video. You can start off. I'm I'm gonna say, you see somebody in a nice car, and you riding around the hoop there. You be like, God, dog, I would sure like me a nice car. But guess what? You can work towards getting that nice car. Not only that, you can throw that out and be like, whatever, at least I got a car, right? But people be hating on people just because of how they look, because how they dress, on a person, not the object that I just described, the person that's in the car. Now, you hate this person now. Oh, I don't like that. He ain't, and they ain't never did you nothing. Never. Just was being. But I kind of want to bring it back a little bit. I got to always go a little deeper, because this is why you have to be careful with jealousy. Because it can easily turn from being on that object to on that person. And you got to be very careful with that, because you straddling the fence of evilness. So you gotta be careful with these emotions. You gotta see what's triggering these emotions. Why is it that you jealous? Why is it that you have this jealous spirit? And a lot of the times, cause your mama. Oh, y'all ain't ready to have that conversation. Now I'm on here looking like this, and it's gonna be jealous girls trying to be. I would hope not. I pray not. I'm really the nice girl. So don't come in my comments being jealous and hateful. Okay? Don't do that. Cause I'm the nice girl, but I don't hold my tongue either. And I'm very animated and goofy. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about this. This makes me think about, okay, like, let's go back to, like I say, when I was growing up. When I was a young girl, there was this young lady that I knew since first grade. And one day she would be my friend, but then the next day she wouldn't be my friend. Then one day she would be my friend, then the next day she wouldn't be my friend. And I start noticing the pattern, because I wasn't one of them children that was unaware. The day she wasn't being my friend is when this other girl was there. And she would miss school every other day, so the type of person I am, I just let it go. I'm not about to chase being your friend. Girl, so I stopped being a friend. I see the shadiness. So, fast forward, I stayed going to school with this girl, and since I didn't want to be her friend, she was very mean to me. She never had nothing nice to say, never. And I was just so, I wish I would have had a little more oomph when I was a kid like I do now. Cause let somebody try me now. But anywho, I would just look at her. Just look at her with that face. Cause if looks could, But I am deeply rooted. And I've been deeply rooted. So I just used to pray hard. Like, Lord. And then it came to a point, I remember saying, Lord, you said you was going to make my enemies my footstool. This girl, I'm sick of this child. And guess what happened? 8th grade year. One day, I'm going to back it up. My papa was a pastor. And I remember he prophesied and said, it was the first week of school. He said, before this week over with, somebody is going to tell y'all something about the clothes you got on. He said, I don't know who I'm talking to, but it's one of y'all. I didn't know he was going to be talking to me. But I had this outfit on, y'all. I thought I was cute, okay? Nobody couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I was cute. You know she had something to say? Talk about that belt don't match. Girl, if you don't get up. That was the day I finally, it's one of those things like, dang, I should have been said something. But I finally said something that day because I was prepared. My papa already told me that this was going to happen. So you know what I told her? Why you never got nothing nice to say to me? And you know what this girl said? Yes, she do. I said, name something. Name something. And she couldn't. She got quiet. Because I think I made her realize that she has never been nice to me. And it also made me realize, you need to start speaking up. But fast forward, it gets deeper. There was a moment where these group of kids decided to do something they wasn't supposed to do on school grounds that is really illegal. And they all got caught. They all got sent to PAC. And I was like, oh, that's what happens when you just pray and let God do his business. But not only that, when I spoke, it wasn't with ill intent. It wasn't mean. And I could have met her with the same meanness and shadiness that she gave me. But I didn't. I chose to take the higher route. And I'm thankful for that because it was a moment of clarity. But let me tell you something. These jealous girls, I think I'm going to post that poem tomorrow. I think I will. I think that's a sign. I've been sitting on that one. But y'all, if you out here with that spirit, go pray about it. Seriously. Because they got women really out here trying to empower y'all and uplift y'all. Uplift one another. Y'all, these men already hating on us. We don't need to be hating on each other. We need each other. Girl power. Okay? Throw your hands up if you know that you're a star. You better stand up if you know that's who you are. I forgot the word. Never give up. Something like that. Girl power. All right, now, y'all. Be easy. Peace.